Gardening is like the way to like our dad's heart.
Back home, we're from Burundi, originally from Burundi, um, and we're known for farming. We do a lot of farming, tea and agriculture, and so my father and my mom, when they were younger, they did farming with the families. I know my grandparents now have a huge tea farm back home, so it was something that he had done since he was younger, and he was the work here, he didn't feel like he was getting much from it. So he found out about city sprouts, and my aunt in California, she also had her own garden. So they were able to send him seeds, and he started it. And he's like, I enjoy this. I want to go back. And my mom was working too, so they were able to compromise with her working and him staying at home. So he did gardening, and he's been there ever since.
kubera nyine mu gihugu urabona niko kazi umuntu yari afise
So growing up, I grew up as a farmer, doing farming things, gardening. So that's kind of how it came about when I came to Nebraska. I had to get back into the old trade.
gituma nuko afise inda none tujya amabuye se ntitujya
So the reason being is that, I have to farm to garden so I can survive and to eat.
babwiye nk'ubu ntaja ku isoko
This is like, for example, I don't have money to go to the grocery stores to buy things, so I just grow things to eat. So that's the reason why.
We don't go down there to help them. We help them at home. Like right now, it's harvesting season for beans. Oh my gosh, let me tell you. You said he's pulling. That's what he's pulling all that stuff,
And brings it home.
and then he brings it home, and we're just like in the front is just like
beans.
beans leaves. Girl, your hands it hurt
Your
after a
fingers
while.
hurt, and it's like you have like this. It's like a big pile. Like my mom would bring us like a big bucket of beans, and by the time you're done,
It's
the
like
bucket's not
nothing.
even full. Not
It
even
doesn't
half of
fit
it.
a Ziploc bag. So you gotta keep continually putting more stuff in.
And like in the morning when we wake up, all you see is like a lot of like the greens that they like got from the garden. Half of them are chopped up. So like there's a pot on the stove of like the greens, and then the beans are like all in the living room, and the eggplants like it's sections like.
When we have family time and things like that, I know sometimes in the summertime in August we would go to the corns and just like all sit at the where he cooks and stuff and peel beans and have conversations.
Also, so like if we like a lot of our conversations are kind of like based off of like gardening, and like because like we grew up with it, like every single house we've lived in, and I mean every single house we've lived in, there's never not been a garden at our house. There's never not. Like last year our front our front yard, like our grass died, so my dad made it a garden, and so people drop me off, I'm like, it's the house with the corn on, like the corn in the front. And so like it's just like that's like where most of our like conversations have always like came from, and like just all the food we've eaten have been like all our vegetables have been either grown by my dad or like just I don't know, have came from our gardens.
I don't know how he can make so much stuff. I have no idea how he does it. He just got the green thumb. That's what it is.
He does. And it's like he doesn't even get tired. Like it's odd.
je banezerewe nyine none ko mba nkoresha ingufu nawe urabyumva banezerewe nyine
So
nta na kimwe biba bimbwiye mba nezerewe
yeah, he's very happy. His mind is very busy, focused, working, and his muscles moving around. He just feel actively happy.
He's very
is,
proud.
yeah.
He'll walk you through the whole thing too.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure we've been there like every summer. He shows us like he shows it to us like over and over again. And so like he'll show us around it and like re-show us everything we've seen the years before. But like to make him happy, we go through it. We go through it. But yeah, he's always sitting by his garden. Like we know if my dad's not home, he's at his garden even during winter time.
He go nowhere else but the garden.
Nowhere else but that garden.
Mm-hmm.